Morning, my friends. I'm Pastor Ben Hayes from First Baptist Church, Dadeville, Alabama, bringing you our thought for the day on this Friday for you, Thursday for me. I'm recording this because I'm off on Fridays, but if you need me, I'm always available, so give me a call. And just want to remind you about our worship service on Sunday. It is Palm Sunday. It's going to be a great day of worship. Join us for Sunday school at 8:45. We got great classes. If you're not involved in a Bible study, this is a good opportunity to get involved. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll have our worship service. It will be an exciting time of worship. I so look forward to gathering with the people of God and those wonderful moments. Then Sunday evening, we'll have our small groups, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock for my group, 6 o'clock for the youth. But it's a great opportunity to get to know folks, so come and join us. We're finishing up our 30,000-foot overview of the last days. Yesterday, we talked about the tribulation period. Now, there's something that happens that's very exciting at the end of those 7-year tribulation period, and it is the glorious return of Jesus, the second coming. The rapture takes place prior to the tribulation. This is a silent coming. Only the saints will hear the trumpet sound. Only the saints will see Jesus at that moment. But at the end of the 7-year tribulation period, Jesus will return with power and glory. He will actually set foot on the earth where he will destroy the Antichrist and all of the armies of the world that have gathered once again against Israel. Have you noticed that this happens a lot? They come against Israel. Israel is God's chosen people. And it's amazing that Satan hates the Jewish people so much. He always has. He always will, because from them came Jesus, the Messiah. And he will come again in power and glory. He will take Satan and the Antichrist and the beast. He will bind them, the false prophet. He will bind them and cast them into the abyss for 1,000 years, where they will be bound. And during that 1,000-year period, he will set up a kingdom here on earth. Now, here's the wonderful thing. Those of us who are raptured will come back with him. We will live here on the earth with him. Those who are believers, who make it through the tribulation, they will live on earth with him. In their physical bodies, they will be completely healthy because God will transform this environment back to what it was in the beginning. And so people will live extremely long lives. In fact, in Isaiah it says that when children reach 100 years of age, then at that point they will have to make that decision whether they're going to trust Jesus or not. Because understand, these people who make it through the tribulation, they're going to live, they're going to have children. Those children are going to have to make a decision to trust Jesus or not. Now, Jesus will be reigning here on earth with a rod of iron, but people will still have free will. All right? It'll be a righteous kingdom. It will be a tremendously different world in which they will live. They will rub shoulders with the saints who have gone on to before them. It will be a tremendous experience, but their children will continue to have to make those decisions. Many of them will refuse to make that decision. The Bible says at 100, if they don't, they will die, and they will spend eternity in judgment. But those who are alive at the end of the 1,000-year period, who have not trusted in Jesus, will be deceived once again when Satan is released. Understand, everyone has to be tested. Everyone has to have that opportunity to make a decision, and everyone has to face temptation. And the devil will bring that temptation, and he will deceive many. And once again, they will have a tremendous army that Satan will recruit. And at the end of that millennial kingdom, that 1,000-year reign, Jesus will finally and ultimately defeat Satan, and he will be bound and cast into the lake of fire for all of eternity. And then we will truly see the glorious transformation of this world into its final restoration. What a tremendous promise that is. Now, that's the 30,000-foot overview. Next week we will go back and we will start to focus in on specific aspects of this. And I will talk specifically on Monday about why I'm so concerned about what's going on politically in our world. We'll break that down just a little bit more. But pray this weekend. Pray that God will give wisdom to his people, that we will know how to make right decisions, that we will do the right things as we prepare for what's coming. We need to protect our families. We need to make sure that our children are safe. We need to provide for them a place where they can grow and learn. So ask God to show us how we can better do that. Be blessed, and I'll see you back here on Monday.